To the paint. Hudson the pass to Price. The Hoyas shooting their first free throws of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for the Hoyas, Jawan Price.
Price hits them both. And here's Texas. Some momentum with a 15-2 run underway.
Well, in Texas, the Longhorns are known for their football history, actually all over the country. They have an impressive basketball alumnus list, too, though. A lot of pros have come out of Texas.
And it's Wright missing.
And this is not the start Freak wanted. And his poor play is affecting everybody on the team. They just do not look good.
Yeah, you know, Greg, as the captain goes, so goes the ship. I mean, right now, they're looking for Freak to get them back in this game, but he just doesn't seem to have it right now.
With the Texas Longhorn program, they have had a lot of NBA talent through the years, Greg, Durant being the biggest name, but there are plenty.
Yeah, LaMarcus Aldridge is not far behind in terms of his impact. Tristan Thompson, DJ Augustine, Avery Bradley. Been a lot of great Longhorns to play in our league.
Move the ball.
Now here's Wright. Pass to Price. From deep. It's good, and the Texas lead is cut down to just 10 points. With the bucket from Wright.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Thornton dishes to Ford. Doubled by Nelson. Pass to Edwards. There's a screen. There's the feed to Ford. Nelson with the steal. Right from outside. Hudson kicks to Price. His three-pointers off the mark. Edwards. And we finished one half of basketball. Texas leads by 10. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second half. More college basketball coming right up. And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
And guys, without a doubt, it's been a rough go so far here for Freak and his team. They just can't find anything to capitalize on consistently thus far.
And Greg, I'm anticipating plenty of adjustments from the coach, but I tell you what, when it comes down to what happens in the second half, it's about the players executing. A few quick baskets right out of the gate, and it's anybody's game.
Right in at point guard. Price is out there with Warren. Then there's Hudson. And it's Randolph in at the shooting guard. And for Texas, they've got Edwards. Also Ellis out there. Turner is out there with Doherty. And it's Ford in at the 4 slot. And it's Wright missing. Texas leading by 8. The stupendous finish in traffic.
How about the way he angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. And spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
So both teams changing it up here. From 15 feet away, the Hoyas with another miss. Now Edwards. Here's Doherty. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. And now an 11-point Longhorn lead. Doherty's gone 50% so far. 2 of 4 shooting. Right in at shooting guard. Hodges is out there with Hudson. And it's Trice. And it's Price in at the 3. Edwards against Wright. Edwards passes to Turner. Ellis outside. Longhorns passing it around. Edwards. His 3-pointers off the mark.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
Right with the double team. Edwards passes to Turner. Lays it up and banks it in. And Texas leads by 13.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And now they decide. Intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And the Longhorns making a change here. Hudson's checked in. Texas leading by 10. Doherty the screen. Ellis outside. Here's Hudson. Kicks it to Doherty. 6 to shoot. Here's Edwards. It's good from long range.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Longhorns.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Yeah, it's a fun way to play, and it's fun to watch, too.
You see the contributions from role players on the team, and what a game it was for Turner. He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
And so it's Texas with it, following the miss by Freak. Back to Ellis. Price with the steal. Right down low. He's covered by Hudson. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
Just a boneheaded play there, guys. Plain and simple.
Well, tell me how you really feel about that, Greg. But you're right. I mean, mistakes like that will keep you from cutting deficits, no doubt.
26 seconds left in the second half of basketball. And here's Blair. And this is where it's at, folks. The college tournament ends here tonight. For one team, the joy of a lifetime will be achieved. And there's no doubt going to be some incredible action all along the way. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. We'll see the Wisconsin Badgers and the Georgetown Hoyas.
You've got that right. I mean, this is what each student-athlete has worked so hard for all season long. An opportunity for the title. I mean, this game might very well be the defining moment for the lives of every one of these young men.
Both these teams have gone through so much adversity just to make it here. All tournament long, it's been survive and advance. But now, this is the part where you put all your chips on the table and just lay it on the line.
And Wisconsin, looking at who they've got. They've got Hill. He's out there with Hawkins. Decker is out there with Kaminsky. And it's Evans in at the power forward.
You know, Wisconsin has not historically had a lot of players in the NBA. That number, however, could be growing in the next few seasons. I mean, they have a few, but for the most part, their winning has come through solid team play.
Hill kicks to Hawkins. Evans, a screen on right. Decker dishes to Hill. Evans setting the pick for Decker. Hawkins loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
The tough D kept them from crossing half court in time. 10-second violation.
They're losing their concentration here, guys. Some sloppy play going on right now.
Yeah, 2 turnovers in a row, and that's always a recipe for disaster.
Hoyas on D. There's the pick. Top of the key, Decker. It's deflected. Hawkins kicks to Evans. Randolph grabs the board.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
The pressure did its job. They will turn it over. 10-second violation.
You know, with that one, he's getting up there in turnovers. I mean, 4 in all now. He's got to be better with the ball to get his team back into it.
Hawkins against Wright. That's good.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Nice pressure to cause the backcourt violation.
Guys, you take a look at that box score. 5 turnovers for him. I think he's got to avoid the high-risk plays. Just be solid out there.
Hawkins with it. On the wing, Hill. From beyond the arc. Trice with the rebound. And here are the Hoyas now. Looking for their first basket of the game. Out to the wing. Felix kicks to Hudson. In the corner, Felix with it. Clock at 4. The Hoyas need to get off a shot. No good from Hudson. Gibson a screen. Here's Decker. Pass to Hawkins. And again, it's the Badgers missing.
I tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Here is Hodges. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Well, use his body well to lean around the defender. It's always going to be difficult to convert that shot, though.
The drive by Hill. No dice from the high post. Georgetown trails by 4. Right in its shooting guard. Hudson is out there with Hodges. And it's Trice. And it's Felix in at the 3.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here's the Badgers with the ball, and Wisconsin looking at who they've got. We've got Kaminsky. Fisher is out there with Hill, and it's Evans in at the 4 spot. Now here is Hill. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And that one's good from Fisher. Now, Wright. The tough D kept him from crossing half court in time. 10-second violation.
It has been an erratic performance for him. Just erratic. I mean, he's racking up the turnovers and has taken a step back for every step forward.
The Badgers making a switch here. Payton's checked in. Fisher against Wright. And Fisher kicks to Conley. That's good. And the assist goes to Fisher. Conley's got his first points of the night.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Nice pressure to cause the backcourt violation.
When you see somebody having a game like this from a turnover standpoint, it's almost impossible to win as a team.
And the Hoyas making a change here. Randolph is checked in. The Badgers leading by 6. There's a minute 34 left here in the first half. And here's Fisher. There's the pick. Evans attacking off the pick. They get it back.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
It's stolen by Kaminsky. Over in the corner, Conley. Good on the baseline, Jay.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Nice pressure to cause the backcourt violation.
Yeah, you've got to avoid those kinds of turnovers.
Yeah, mistakes like that derail any team.
So both teams making some changes here. The Badgers leading by 8. Hawkins kicks to Payton. And they double up Payton. The Badgers working the ball around now. Here's Hawkins. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Hawkins has got 6.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today? And as we see Freak and his team go for the title here, he is trying to repeat what he did just a year ago. He was able to lead his high school to the PSAL championship.
Well, Greg, he was a 4-time All-American selection in high school and a unanimous one at that. He's won state titles before, but this is a different animal than high school.
Harkless is checked in for the Hoyas. And Wisconsin also making a switch. Hill, he's checked in for Payton. Right from outside. No luck.
And, you know, you can feel the desperation right now. They're starting to lose.
That'll do it for the first half. Wisconsin leads by 12. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning. And the big game is just about ready to get going for our second half of play. What a championship atmosphere we've got here tonight. We are just one half of basketball away from seeing college basketball history being made.
A2K16.
And not exactly the start they were looking for, but there's still a lot of basketball left. You have to think they'll be mixing things up a little bit in terms of adjustments.
Well, Greg, I tell you what, the hole is deep, and if they want to hoist that trophy at the end of the game, they've got to get more from their star player, Freak. He's got to take over.
Right, he's in at the point. Price is out there with Warren. Then there's Hudson. And it's Randolph in at the shooting guard. And for the Badgers, they've got Decker. Hill is out there with Hawkins. Then it's Kaminsky, and it's Evans in at the power forward position.
You know, one of the big questions on everybody's mind in this game is whether or not Freak will stay on for another year or go pro. I mean, usually a player with his upside would be a lock to be a one and done, but he's giving serious thought to staying.
So Wisconsin going with almost an entirely new group here. Georgetown trails by 16. Right inside, covered by Peyton. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Clearly a mental lapse at an inopportune time.
Yeah, that's a terrible mistake, Greg, to make it any time, but it's really exacerbated when you make it at this time.
Warren's checked in for Hodges. Wade drives in. That's good. And Wisconsin leads by 18.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
Here's Harkless, banked in off the glass. Harkless has got his first basket.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Right in a two-guard. Nelson is out there with Warren, and it's Harkless in at the one. Knocked loose, stolen by Warren. Now the Hoyas with it.
And what a journey it has been, really, for this whole team to make it to the college championship, especially for Freak. A few bumps in the road for him, but what a story.
Greg, you get the feeling that it's only the beginning. I mean, the way he plays and the accolades he has, I mean, you can see him having a long and productive career at the pro level.
The Badgers leading by 14. Right with the double team. Over in the corner, Conley. Passes it to Hawkins. He kicks to Walker. The feed to Peyton. Clock at 6. Pass to Hawkins. Walker with it, and it's Nelson picking him up. Walker's shot is off. Now the Hoyas with it. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. And right, here we go. Rejected by Walker. They get it back. Warren, good. 1:25 left in the second half of basketball. Inside, stolen by Warren. Here's Wright. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And he sinks the second.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
1:04 left to play here in the second half. Tries to snap the cold streak. It's hauled in by the Hoyas.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Both teams deciding to change it up. There's 53 seconds left in the second half. Shot, high post, offensive rebound. Fisher with the ball. The pass to Hill. The dish to Fisher. Left block shot on the way. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
How much do you love to see the turnaround?
13 feet away. Here's Hudson, and Gibson sends it back. They get it back. Offensive rebound. So it's Wisconsin picking up the win. Such a special moment for these kids. All the hard work they put in, all the pressure, Greg, they've been under all tournament long. This is pure elation, being able to call themselves now champion.
Hello?
Hey, Ma, it's me.
Hey, Frequency.
I got you on speakerphone.
Okay, your sister there?
Hey, Mama, I'm right here.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
I'm fine.
Yvette's here too, Mama.
Hi, Mama. How you doing? I'm fine.
Does she have to be here?
Yes. Mr. Pagnotti, the agent I was telling you about, he's in the room too.
How you doing, ma'am?
I'm good. Nice to meet you.
What a pleasure to finally meet the Queen Mother of this young, talented man, even if only by telephone.
That's
Good evening and welcome to the NBA Draft. With the first pick in the NBA Draft, the Minnesota Timberwolves select
Karl Anthony Towns from the University of Kentucky.
With the second pick in the NBA Draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select
D'Angelo Russell
from The Ohio State University. With the third pick in the NBA Draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select
Jahlil Okafor from Duke University.
16.
With the fourth pick in the NBA Draft, the New York Knicks select
Kristaps Porzingis
from Latvia. With the fifth pick in the NBA Draft, the Orlando Magic select
Mario Hezonja from Dubrovnik.
With the sixth pick in the NBA Draft, the Sacramento Kings select
Willie Cauley-Stein from the University of Kentucky.
With the seventh pick in the NBA Draft, the Denver Nuggets select
Emmanuel Mudiay
from Dallas, Texas. With the eighth pick in the NBA Draft, the Detroit Pistons select
Stanley Johnson from the University of Arizona.
With the ninth pick in the NBA Draft, the Charlotte Hornets select
Frank Kaminsky
from the University of Wisconsin. With the 10th pick in the NBA Draft, the Miami Heat select
Justice Winslow from Duke University.
With the 11th pick in the NBA Draft, the Indiana Pacers select
Miles Turner from the University of Texas. From the University of Kentucky.
With the 14th pick in the NBA Draft, the Oklahoma City Thunder select
Cameron Payne.
Murray from the University of Kansas. The Boston Celtics select
Terry Rozier from University of Louisville.
NBA. With the 18th pick in the NBA draft, the Houston Rockets select